Hey, what's up everyone? This is Cameraman from Cameraman Gunpla Studio, and today I have here model kits from Bandai and Daban. And these are Gundam Mark II. And we will do review and at the same time comparison between the two kits. And I will judge which is better among these or between the two of this kit. Since I'm a Bandai lover, turning to Daban lover as well, so I collect both company kits. So in terms of details, I much like Daban over Bandai. So this is, by the way, both Gundam Mark II 2.0. I much like the details of the band because the band has more panel line opportunities, especially on the legs, and there are more color separation on the kits. There are more color details. We got this gray here, we got this off-white here, or grayish white here, and there are more panel lines on the chest part. And underskirt, or the under the front skirt, we got this more panel line opportunities also. So this has a deep groove, and yep, you can see here the gray parts here. This is not sticker, this is a separate gray piece because there's a separate gray piece underneath the side skirt, yes, which is not present in the band. This is the band here, doesn't have any, it's very hollow. Yep. And as you can see, these vents here, these are all white in the band, or in Bandai, sorry, this is Bandai. So Bandai here doesn't have any structure inside, and there the vents are just white part. Actually, it's a one part only. Unlike here, this is a two part where we got the gray piece, and this one it's supposed to be poking gray piece, but I painted it with gold for the vents. Yeah, so the gold will poke on this part here, and this is gray also. There's a gray part here from the gray piece underneath. Okay, so let's go with the color. The color of this kit for the band, what I'm holding here is the band. It's a grayish white. Compared here with the creamy white of Bandai, I much prefer the color of the band here. Okay, let's go with the head. For the head, Bandai has a big eye stickers. So the eyes of Gundam Mark II from the band is prominent. It's big. But the head, the vents on the head, these are just white plastic from the head plastic on the head. Yep, from the head plastic. Yes, these are just white. So if you like to paint it, you need to paint that to make it more realistic. But I didn't paint this yet. Hindi ko pa siya pininturahan. Compared with the band here, the eye of the Daban Mark II is not prominent, or you cannot see it because of the frontal helmet part. So the eyes are just half compared with the eyes of the Bandai, which is bigger. And the side vents on the head are separate pieces. So these gray are separate piece. So in the head, I will choose the band. So because the head proportion is nicer, and the color separation are nicer compared with the Bandai one, which really looks like an old kit. Okay, in terms of this, it's like a Geiger counter on their head. Yep. The band doesn't have any green stickers or even clear green plastic. It's only creamy white or gray, something like that, and the red part there. But in Bandai, it's all in dark blue color with stickers, which is very nice. So between this kind of headgear, I will choose the Bandai here. Okay, so let's go with the torso. The torso of the van has this kind of angle on the vents. This is straight and this has angular here. And there are more panel lines on the chest surface, and this is clear green plastic on the side of the chest here. Yep. Compared with the Bandai's torso is a bit blockier and bulkier, and the vents is different. So the top part is not straight, it's also elevated like that, and then descending on the bottom here. So yep, as we can see, they are both different chest mold. Yep. They have different chest design. And the Bandai doesn't have any stickers for this one, or clear green plastic. Again, for the waist, of course, I already discussed the waist here. For Bandai is trashy, and for the Daban, I much like the Daban. Okay. For the legs, again, the legs of Bandai here is simple and plain, but I much like the articulation here. The piston here glides smoothly, and the side vents on the legs is just a blocky yellow. Yep. And the hose on the back of the legs are neat. So the hose are fixed inside this clamper here. For the Daban, we got more details and color separation on the legs, especially the side vents here. I much like the side vents here. This is having two colors, yellow and dark gray, and we got this creamy gray here, which is very nice. I really like this. And these are all separated plastics here. This part here and part there are all separated plastic. There's no stickers there. Unfortunately, the snake skin tubing here on both legs are not or cannot be clamped inside the clamper or the feeder there, so the edge of these tubes are exposed, which is not that appealing if you look at the back of the kit. And for the foot or the feet, it also glides smoothly. You can see the pistons there. These are all nice. Okay. For the weapons are almost the same. The color of the shield for Bandai is dark blue, and the color of the pan is black. Okay, so the guns for the van is black, and also for the Bandai. Okay. The joints are stiff for the Bandai kit, so it's very hard to move. This one is very hard to move. So the arms for the Bandai is a bit hard to rotate compared with the Daban kit. And also the gun looks like this. The bazooka looks like that. Okay. So the bazooka of the van looks also the same, and the gun looks also the same with the Bandai. Yes. And you can also put the gun on the side skirts, but I want this the band here to hold his own, because I put two rounds or clips from the rocket launcher on the side skirts, whereas the Bandai doesn't have or has only one rocket launcher clip, and the gun can be placed on the side. Okay. So in terms of appearance, again, I much like the Daban. Yes, appearance and some articulation, I much like the van. Yep. The van has a smooth build and smooth joint movements. Yes, compared with the Bandai here, which tends to stick or cement together. Plastic or the ABS tends to stiffen if you're not that playful with your kit. Okay. And the band or Bandai has more crunches or ab crunch movement compared with the band. The band doesn't have any. It's a bit blocky on his abdomen, which has a reason which we will see later. And so let's go with the accessory for the Daban. We got here the G Defensor, and this G Defensor here will be attached on the back of this Daban Mark II. But I'm very curious if this G Defensor can be possible to link with the Gundam Mark II of Japan, of Bandai. Let's check this. Okay, let's put the G Defensor on the Bandai. See if it will work. But I think it will not work because of the peg size. Yep, the peg size for the connection here is not compatible with the size of this Daban Defensor. So this is a big thicker, way thicker than the one there. So let's put it on the Bandai or Daban. Yep. I am now confused among the two. Between the two. Yes. Okay, let's remove this bazooka here. Let's close this and apply this. And finally, kapag naikabit na natin yung backpack niya, which is the G Defensor, it will turn to the Super Gundam. And yep, this is the Super Gundam in all its glory. And yun nga, dinagdagan na lang natin to ng shield. What's supposed to be shield is not included in this kit or in this mode, but I just like to put everything on this kit. And the bazooka is not supposed to be on this mode, or the beam rifle. And it's supposed to be, this is the main gun here, the long shot here. And the backpack, it looks like a jet fighter attached on its back. Yep, the back of the Gundam Mark II. And it's really heavy. This is a back heavy kit, but I must commend that the waist of this Gundam here doesn't lean back, because the connection here doesn't have any crunches, so there's no back crunches or ab crunches and side crunches. It's all like stiff torso, so ano lang siya, steady torso lang, kaya hindi siya umaalog. So even if I shake this thing here, there's only a movement on the legs or hips, but the torso doesn't move at all. Okay, and what I commend on this kit is the legs are really strong. It is really a heavy kit. Yep, I'm telling you, this is a heavy kit, but the legs and the hip joints are really strong and stiff. It can really support the kit even on the ground pose. No problem with that. Kudos with that. And so if we're going to compare it with the original Bandai Master Grade here, Bandai doesn't have the appeal anymore. So much like more the appearance of this Daban 8817. Yep. And this is really nice. So do I recommend this kit? Yes, I recommend this kit. This kit is really easy build. It's not hard as you think, and all the pegs are fitted together. No fitting issues, promise. The band is really nice nowadays. It is in par with the original kits, and yep, I really love the band nowadays. This is cheaper and having much more detailed compared with its original counterpart. And yep, buy this thing. So again, this is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Galva Studio saying thank you very much for watching this review and comparison between the Daban Gundam Mark II and the Bandai Gundam Mark II. So good night, God bless, take care, see you next time. Bye bye.